So welcome to another programming workup of mine. Probably know what's happening, so we'll just do it. Let's go. %, okay. Can live with that. Six, let's go. That's pretty neat. Alright, add this to our typing and we will continue to Java. So, in the last session we were creating the client and server programs, and I think I wrote like everything correctly. For the communication there are some structures which are called sockets. Sockets that contains the information about the name and address of, well, the connection, I guess. At the client side you create a socket directly. At the server side you wait for a connection with a method, and when you get the connection it will return the socket, which then you can use for the communication over the network. The socket has both of them have input and output streams. The output is sending out of the program, and input is the getting it in from the socket into the program. Now I have one problem, and that is I don't know how to specify that server on my like machine for it to work. So if I go here and I go to client and so, well, I will go to server, and in here I can run it, right? To the server. Now it's running. So it printed out this, and maybe, yeah, so this is the server socket. And it's waiting for the accept, but I will write it down here so it's clear what it is doing. For client connection. This is what's happening right now. So when I run the server, we are here on the line 17, and we are waiting for the client to connect. If I go to client and I run it, oh fuck! I did rerun the server, and I wanted the client to run. So I run the client, and we have got some kind of error. We have a connect exception. A connection refused, and it is on the line 13. 13 is here. So the server name I set localhost, and the port is 1234. That should be okay. Well, I mean the port should be okay. The port is port is 1234, but I don't know what to put in the name, or like how I can connect to the thing on the same machine. I thought it should be localhost, but maybe not. So let's have a look in here. The problem here is that they say server name this thing over here, and it takes them as a parameter from the command line. And they have this example, that example. Okay, cool. And we have like the greeting server, that is the class, and here's the, oh, I see, this is, and it also says that it extends thread. But still, it is Java greeting client Okay, compiled client. Add the server and then start as follows. Okay, so this is start of that. How did he start the server? File name greeting client. Okay, so this is the client. Where's the server? Socket server. Here's the server. Okay, so port is this. Then it just says greeting server. How do you know it is the greeting server? From like, okay, so it says localhost. Maybe I should use different port. So I will try to do that. I will try to use the one which they used, the 66. So we go, we will redefine this. That was 66. Alright, and on the server side, we will also go here, and this one I will extract first. Yep. It will be called port, that's alright with me. And then this will be 66. Okay, so Alt F2 I think was stop everything. Control F2 maybe? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now beautify this and run those things again. So we will run the server. So it is waiting for the connection, and now I will run the client. And it works. Okay, so cool. So we connected to the server, to the localhost, and we got back the message. And on the server side, we have waiting for client connection. Then we got the socket and got that. So here we did print out the socket in here, which might not be necessary. But damn it. Hopefully it works. It's good. So this is socket and server socket, right? Yes. And server socket kinda wait the accepts. All right. So we did it, and we can go to the next thing. Sending email. I don't want to send email. All right. So that progress. Oh, and then I'll steal the address here. Sending email is the next thing. I will commit this. And this was networking. Yeah, networking. And I don't want this and this. That is different. Networking is the thing I want. Okay. And now I will create this, and this is a pace. There we go. Okay. So the next will be sending an email package, and this is 35 sending mail. There we go. And so we will have a look what is in here. Send an email. Simple enough. You should have Java Mail API and Java Activation Framework installed on your machine. I don't think I want to do this. I think I will be skipping this. Your localhost is connected to the internet and capable enough to send an email. Okay. So string 2 from host properties blah 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 Java send email. Yeah, I'm not doing this. So what do we have next? Yes. Threads. Oh, multi-threading. Here we go. So this is something I like. So we go here, and that will be page 36. Multi-threading. But maybe, just maybe, I could. No. Size, appearance, yeah, okay, so we'll use this one. We have search UI, I want JetBrains mono. If I do apply, it looks differently. Okay, cool, and we will increase the size to 14 maybe. Okay, that's better. Okay. So I redo package here 36 multi multi-threading, and inside of there run first Java's multi-threading main. What do we have next? Or maybe I don't want to learn Java, so next round I will learn something else like regex or Vim, which I had some. Well, we will see. Which means we can develop multi-threaded programming using Java. What contains two or more parts that can run concurrently. Okay, this seems to be... I cannot go from wait to run state. We have a... Okay, so we create a new, then we start to runnable state. Then with run, it's actually running. I can do sleep or wait, and that will be waiting. That's the end of the execution. And from you we can also go to that, and from this one we cannot go to that. Why not? Do we really cannot? You are waiting, timed waiting terminated. Okay. Born thread. A thread in the runnable state is considered to be executing its task. And when you have running, you have this here does not correspond to this picture. Yeah, see, a thread transitions back to the runnable state only when another thread signals the waiting thread continue to executing. So you can go from this diagram is wrong. Okay, so this is like this is waiting for something like another thread or something, and the timed waiting means that you will wait for some period of time and that's it. Thread priorities. Min priority and max priority. 1 and 10. By default, norm is 5. So we have 5 more up and 4 down. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the higher priority should run before the lower, but it's not guaranteed. So we have implementing by a runnable interface, and then by extending a thread class. Then we have some methods: start, run, set name, set priority, set aim, and join. Interrupt is alive. Yield, sleep, halt lock, current, dump stack. You would need to have following concepts very handy: synchronization, conversations, deadlock operations. Okay, so that is like in the next steps, or no, it doesn't look like it. I have to go from here there. Okay. So 2 ways: implementing runnable or extend the thread. Step: implement a run method, and you will put your complete business logic inside this method. Following is a simple syntax of the run method. Okay. You instantiate a thread object used. A thread object using the following constructor, where this is okay, runnable interface, and the thread name is the name given to the thread. Oh, I think I was doing it wrong. Once a thread object is created, you can start it by calling start. Okay, and here we have this implements runnable. There's a constructor, and we are out of the time limit. And I think I want to I think I will continue in this for the next session. Anyway, this concludes our session. We will move to the next one.